everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports. It's officially winning time in the NFL. In today's wild card matchup, victory is the only option for these two teams. It's the Giants going up against the Packers. With that, let's welcome in our fine broadcast team. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Coming up, it's the final game of Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a good NFC matchup in store between the New York Giants and the Green Bay Packers. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the postseason on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And, Charles, that's really all I need to say to get you fired up. It's the postseason on EA Sports.
And no one's more fired up than the guys who are going to be playing in this game.
It's ready to start there.
NFC Wild Card matchup. This is the primetime matchup for me. Giants versus the Packers. I know my boy Pac-Man is going to be watching this. Shout out to my boy Rated D. But if you're watching this video and you're a football fan, please, just give it a like. Give me your thoughts in the comment section about the matchups in this game. I just want to get y'all feedback because, I get excited around this time of year. It's, NFL playoffs. Doesn't get any better than that. I'm going to come in and break down certain plays for y'all because this game ended up being a really good one. Got out to somewhat of a huge jump on them, but I want y'all to keep watching because as this game unfolds, it gets tense. And I know Pac-Man, when he watches this, he's going to get tense. So I'll just come in and break down certain plays for y'all, huge plays, give you the scheme and what happened on that play and why you should keep your eyes out for certain formations that leads up to being the big play later on in this game.
And most defenses watch him run past them. Jordy Nelson can run every route in the route tree.
Basically, from playing the Giants twice when I'm with the Eagles, I know pretty much what they like to do and how they like to disguise stuff. So at this point, it's about recognition and knowing when to get out of a play that they're clearly, lined up to defend and go something to counter that. And basically, that was a blitz. Knew they were going to blitz there. And I just decided to run a drag route across the field with Devontae Adams. Had him lined up in the slot, and they blitzed from the slot, so he just ran a drag. I just wanted to buy him enough time to get to an exact point where I wanted to throw him, catch him in stride. And, he did the rest and got a huge gain out of that, but caught the Giants in a blitz and burnt them on that one.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down. In motion left goes Janice. Time running out here on the play clock. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he picks up the first as he's able to. The play clock's running down. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
Early in this game, try to set the tempo, be aggressive, trying to go for it on 4th down. But the Giants defense came up big. They're pretty good this year. And they just came up big, and they made the stop at the goal line. I tried to run it with Stubnotsky in there, and they just stuffed them. But in my head, I'm taking pictures in my head knowing if I line up in that formation again and in that same situation, and the Giants play that exact defense, I know exactly what I'm going to audible to now with Aaron Rodgers because they're flat out playing the run. They sold out completely to stop it, and that's why you keep... if you got to pause it, keep an exact eye on how the Giants line up because later in this game, when it gets to that situation, that formation and the way they lined up is going to play a huge factor because I'm paying attention to what they're doing down on the goal line.
It's just how unflappable Eli is with his demeanor, able to maintain his calm and his poise because we know OBJ, he can run pretty hot and get excited out there.
Sometimes just one-handed grab.
Let us know there's still some life in those legs.
Absolutely, still got a lot of life left in those legs. And complete to Lewis over the middle. And they do stop him, but he takes it all together.
Right here, 1st and goal. What I want to do is play the run just a tad bit first, but I stayed in a cover 2 defense and just played bracket coverage at the goal line. So basically, if you're in that goal line, pylon area, it's just a picket fence that I'm creating over there. And this is just typical Tampa 2 at the goal line, and it led up to this big play right here, which I think was one of the big plays in the game, taking away any points that the Giants were going to score there by blocking their field goal, getting them to go 3 and out, and settling for a field goal, giving me the opportunity to make one of the huge plays in the game.
Rodgers to throw on second down. The left side throw complete to Adams. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new steering ramp.
Okay, right here, this is a huge drive because I just, the Packers just got a blocked field goal. Right now, what I'm trying to get with the Packers is touchdown. Don't want to settle for a field goal. Touchdown. Almost got a touchdown here. Now, remember this formation I told you to focus on earlier when they had stopped the Packers early at the goal line. Basically lined up in the same thing. They gave me the same look. Went exactly for the fullback, or Stepnoski. He was playing the halfback in that spot, and he got the touchdown. Just, when you recognize something, you know it's coming, you attack it, and when you get a feel for it, you just know how to attack it. And so that's what happened on that play.
Again, it's Manning. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. That's number 2 here in the second quarter. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. A good pick up there of 20 yards. Come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. The completion good throw. And Crosby puts it through, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So a good kick there, and they finish.
Okay, I want to give you guys the basic breakdown of the game plan defensively and the schemes that I was doing against the Giants. To break it down in layman's term, I'm basically allowing the Giants to catch the ball because of the skill set they have at wide receivers with the almost 4 wide receivers they got with Victor Cruz, Sterling Sharp, and Odell Beckham Jr. Yeah, basically 3. I don't know why I said 4. Basically 3 legit wide receivers they got. So I basically kept the ball in front of me, tackled them. I played a lot of zone, cover 2, Tampa 2, cover 3 flat, cover 3, cover 6, just to keep them from going over the top and limit their big plays and force them to go dink and dunk.
And how about the end result there? Big time run after catch yardage. That rack yardage is so valuable for any offense.
For the offensive game plan, very simple. I wanted to get physical with the Giants. I wanted to run it at them. I know they're good against the run, but I wanted to force the issue and run it at them so it can set up play action and, hit these guys behind the secondary. But run it at them, with stretch plays, isolation. I did a lot of that. Didn't do so much trap because of the way Green Bay runs, so I try to give you the most realistic way Green Bay run. So basically did that offensively.
They're playing an excellent game.
On third and long, it's Manning. And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it.
Hasn't worked so well. And maybe try and find one of those special plays for one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
This is Cobb with a catch right side. A gain of 6 there on first.
Giants needed to stop here, but I try to use their aggressiveness against them. But I made a mistake here on this play. Sent him out in the flat, and I should have kept him in the backfield so he can run out there and block the corner. And the corner, all he did was just follow the receiver, and that just messed up the whole screen pass. So I overdid it to try to show the deception. But the Giants weren't biting it. They stayed in their press coverage, and they just made that play. Right here, Roger Lewis ran that route kind of short because he was open, but he ran it just a tad short. So, and it was pressure in Eli's face, so it led to the turnover because Odell Beckham didn't put his hand up because the ball wasn't intended for him, and then it led to the Giants coming up with the block on a punt. So, big plays going into halftime for the Giants.
And those country roads have those potholes in them, isn't it? That's the way this game's going right now.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard from back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. The left side throw complete to...
Yeah, the Giants needed that 7 instead of 3 going in the half after they just blocked the punt. And right here, I'm trying to get 3 points at least. 3 points at least going into halftime so I can, you know, extend my lead and give myself a little bit more room for error. And the way the defense was playing, you know, it seemed like that was a good, comfortable lead, but you got to be aggressive here. So I said, let me keep attacking them and not just get into this conservative mode because this is the playoffs. Can't afford to be conservative. You got to keep doing what you've been doing that's helping you win. And I said, let me attack them, but their defense came up strong here. Stopped Randall Cobb from getting that first down. Good tackle, and it limited the Packers to a field goal. So, and this game kept getting tense, so it was huge plays. Right here, the Giants did a good job in catching me in man coverage. And they basically got the matchup they wanted, having Joe Thomas matched up against Victor Cruz in the slot. I was 2-man under. I thought I was in a sub formation, but apparently I was not. I was still in a nickel formation, which forced him to stick him, and he just beat him. And there's nothing I could do to get mad at it because it was my mistake, and I was hoping the Giants wouldn't see it, but apparently they did. Well, they did, and they attacked it, and they got a touchdown out of it. So on this drive, it was pretty apparent for me to answer back with the touchdown, not so much with a field goal. So right here was just run the football, keep doing what, you know, I've been doing the whole game. It's been pounding the Giants, pounding them, setting them up with play action. Got, you know, Devontae Adams on a play action drag route across the middle. And then right here, this was just intended to go up the middle, but he bounced it out because there was penetration. Giants wasn't disciplined on the outside, didn't set the edge, so that allowed Ty Montgomery to bounce it out and get a touchdown out of that play. So that was a pretty good drive to answer back against the Giants after they just scored to make the game close.
He finds Beckham complete, and he gets it to the 34. Good enough. Now Manning again. And his throw's going to be
Good D! Good D!
It's always tough for the guys and bats it away.
Right here, I want to get them out of field goal position, so I basically just said I'm going to go, you know, in zone coverage, defend the flats because I've been giving that up just because the way I've been trying to clog the middle, and I just allowed my pass rushers to go full out after Manning. So he held the ball just a little bit longer, and it gave Clay Matthews just enough time to get him and to get him for the sack. I was trying to go for a strip there, but Eli just happened to held on to it and you know, got them on a sack. And right here, I went 3 and out. Didn't want to go 3 and out. Try to get a drive going. They forced me to go 3 and out, and the Giants put a bit on the drive here.
Manning to throw once more. Over the middle here to Donnell. And he's brought down.
Right here, the Giants just made a play here. Good blocking, just good execution on their part. They ran the ball. You can see the guard right there just got the linebacker right there, and they just created that, just a bit of a lane for Jennings just to get through. And right here, too much time, and Odell ended up getting open and got the 2-point conversion to make it a 1-possession game. And right here, I needed a drive, a long, methodical drive, and try to protect the football, and that's what I was going to try to do. And I wanted to set the tone early with a good physical run, try to stay in bounds, but, you know, my momentum carried me out.
Throwing on first And Cook has it left side territory. It'll go as a gain of 12. And it'll give the Packers a first down.
This was a huge point in the game. Protecting the football, but Olivier Vernon just stripped the ball out. He made a play.
Of course he fumbles the ball.
Try to put R1, both hands around the ball, and he didn't protect it. And Olivier Vernon just made a big play to give the Giants a bit of life, and another spectacular catch by Odell Beckham on the sideline, and they had the momentum right now.
Comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the kick.
Okay, because I know what the Giants like to do, I knew this was a run. Just by the formation, just by the way the tackle and the way the tight end was lined up, it was a run. That's why I shifted my defensive line at the last minute so they wouldn't pick up on it. And, Mike Daniels just makes a play. That guy's a stud, makes the play, stop the run. And right here, this was just bracket coverage. I wouldn't mind giving that up to the running back, but I wasn't going to let them beat me by going to Odell Beckham. So the corner did a good job peeling back off his man and just getting in the passing lane and just knocking the ball down. So that was just great defense. That was a cover 2 shell bracket coverage that I was playing. And the only way you was going to, the only thing you had to get was the running back for a limited amount of game for the first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he stopped immediately there.
At this point of the game, this is the biggest play right here. Changed the blocking to be a run blocking so it can sell it. They went for the fake, opened up the passing lane, and just hit Randall Cobb on a strike. I've been setting that up the whole game, lining up in that formation, and I was waiting for the right particular time, and I felt like that was the right time to run a quick slant under the play action to get their linebacker sucked in, and he just got it just enough for the first down. And this run right here basically sealed it, put the icing on the cake. And yes, I'm picking the Green Bay Packers to beat the Giants and send the Giants packing. I just think right now Green Bay has been playing hot. The defense has been playing really well, and Aaron Rodgers looked like he's the Aaron Rodgers of 2011 when they won the Super Bowl against the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I like the way the Packers are playing. They're at home. I probably would have picked the Giants if they were at home, but they're going to play in Green Bay. So I'm going with the Green Bay Packers in a close victory, probably 28-21. Got the Green Bay winning. The Giants' offense just been inconsistent. Their defense has been pretty much consistent the whole year, but their offense has been inconsistent, and I think on the road it's going to be tough for them. Even though Green Bay has holes, but the defense has been playing better. I like the Green Bay Packers in a close game, so don't get mad, Giants fan. Just being objectives.
Log on to EA Sports.
PlayStation